What's good, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Lesego. If you're not, then welcome back. On today's video, as you can tell from the title, I am going to be doing a get ready with me, and I'll be telling you guys a story about the time I burned my mom's house. Hectic, alright. But anyway, before we get into this video, please do give this video a big thumbs up, and I'm just gonna give the new people a chance to go and quickly subscribe. So yeah, go subscribe while we wait. So yeah, also I won't be talking much about the makeup because it's not a makeup tutorial or anything like that. So yeah, my brows are I already did my brows off camera, so yeah. Anyway, where do I start? Guys, you know, I always think this to myself, my life is a movie, you know? I could actually make a whole movie out of my life that would get so many views because it's hectic. So this happened, I think it happened in 2017, not 2018, 2017. It was the school holidays and June holidays, I think. And I used to play cricket then. There was some lady across the road who I don't know how I can explain, but yeah, we used to play cricket with her. She used to play cricket with us, but we were a team for her. I don't know if it makes sense. We were a team for her. Then I had my other friends as well who lived same street. I never really had like a lot of friends. So I only had a friend that lived down the street. Then one time, as usual, holidays, I would wake up, sorry, look for my mirror. So I would wake up, after waking up, eat and stuff like that. And the previous day, my mom had said to me, we were cooking tripe, right? I don't know if you guys know what is tripe. But yeah, we were cooking tripe and it didn't really get done the previous night when my mom was cooking it. So she was like, okay, I'm going to work, so please finish cooking this off while I'm at work. Okay, yo girl. I was like, okay, cool. And also guys, it was not my intention. It was not my intention. I keep saying this, but yeah, things happen and we move. So I'm like, okay, cool, I'll do the tripe. I didn't need to do much actually. I just needed to turn on the stove so I can keep cooking, add water, and you know. So okay, now me being me, damn, I said me being me, I woke up the next day, do as I was told. But before that, I cleaned, obviously, normal routine. I cleaned, bathed, and I chilled. While I was chilling, I turned on the tribe, right? Cool, everything's cool. When I turned on the tribe, I was chilling. I think it was around 1 p.m. Then my friend walked in. The friend that, okay, for the story's sake, let's just call her Peaches, right? Then Peaches came by as usual because we also played cricket together. So she came by and she was like, let's go. There was a trampoline area. Would I call it a trampoline area? No, there was this other guy who was renting out his trampoline, but obviously not renting it out to us because what we do with it. He was letting us, so he charged R1 for a minute so that she can jump on the trampoline. Now I think of it, that was quite dumb, but I enjoyed it at the time, right? So okay, she came by and the tripe was on, right? In my head I thought, how about what? No. In my head I was just picking a color. In my head also I'm using the Morphe palette. In my head, the tripe was on at 5, right? And in my head, I'm thinking it's at 6. So our stove is the type of stove that when you turn it, like the controlling thingy, the switch of the stove can go either way, right? So when you turn it that way, it can still go on and on and on and on and on, just changing numbers and the heat on the plate. So in my head, I thought the tripe was at 5. Was at a heat of 5. Gandhi was at a heat of 6. Gandhi was at a heat of 5, which I didn't really notice, right? So, and my mom kept on saying to me, do not turn on the stove like this. Do it properly. me being me, I did not listen to her. And you know what I did? I turned it the exact same way she said I shouldn't, making it 6. And in my head I thought it was at 6. So basically in my head I was turning it down to 0, which was quite dumb because I didn't check. I was in a rush. Obviously your friend's like, hey, I got cash, let's go do this, that. I rushed, guys. I went. I locked the house as usual. Then there we were leaving to go by the trampoline, obviously. Then when we arrived there by the trampoline, also the windows were open in the house. So I locked everything. The pot was still there. I didn't shift the pot. The pot was still there on a heat of 6. The meat was fine. Everything was okay. There wasn't a lot of water because obviously the meat was done cooking. Guys, my mom should have killed me, obviously, now that I think of it now. So we went there by that trampoline area. We started, I told you this was around 1 p.m, right? So we started playing there from 1 until 2 because we started practice at 2, right? Guys, that time the meat is burning me. Yo, I'm ashamed. I'm so dramatic. Not that I'm so dramatic, but like I'm so stupid sometimes. Okay, so we play, and I remember when we were there, she was like, I smell something, and I also was like, yo, what's that smell? You see, like, if you grew up in the hood, then you know what I'm talking about. Do you see sometimes when they burn tires or something like that? That smell vibes, but it was even worse. I remember me saying, yo, that smell to her. That smell was my house, my home, guys. Yo, but so, okay. Then we don't mind it, obviously, it's none of our business. Whoever's burning whatever, they're burning it for themselves, right? We leave and go for practice. That was around 2 when we left for practice. We go for practice, and like we practice at a nearby school, not really nearby, but like I think it was like 5 kilometers away from, not even 5, man, 10 kilometers away from where, guys, I don't even know how long a kilometer is. See, but like it was not really that far. It was, I don't know how to explain, but it was not, the school was not that far. Because we practiced at that school, right? Because they had courts and stuff like that. Cool, everything is fine. My younger sister was with my dad wherever he had went. I don't know where they had went. Probably she was playing at a friend's house or something. Okay, cool. There's me being me. We played there, and practice ended, I think, at 4 or something like that. At 4. And when it ended at 4, guys, imagine the house was burning from, I'm not sure when it started burning, but from 1 to 4, that's like literally 4 hours. The house is burning, and I'm chilling, living my best life. Woo, 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 it's that and it's that. Woo, guys. Okay, we go back, and honestly, I don't go back straight at home. We're still going at our coach's house to drop the balls and beds and stuff like that, right? Which is pretty normal for us because that's what we would usually do. She also lives same street as us, right? So it was not anything weird or stuff like that. We usually go there to drop the stuff. So we went there to drop the stuff, and still now that smell is like a lot. And she's like, yo, this thing that is smelling, it's still smelling. Nah, it doesn't click in my head. Yo, your girl is dumb. It doesn't click in my head that, hey, what if it's the house? Okay. I go at home, and when I open the gate, guys, remember I said the windows were open. So when I open the gate, it's like, okay, I don't know how to explain to you. It's like the gate is here, right? Then when you get in the gate, this is the house, and there's windows inside. Then the rest is just the parking area. Okay, I get in the house. As soon as I get in the gate, the smoke was coming out with like the windows, guys. You could see the smoke from the windows. And now I start panicking. In my head, it still doesn't click, Guti. No, maybe it's that pot. I'm like, whoa, what's happening? I start panicking. 2017, guys, I was in grade 7. I start panicking. I'm like, oh my gosh, what now? What should I do? Guys, yo, no one's scared of their mom like me. I was so scared. I was like, yo, what is my mom gonna say? My dad, yo, you guys, Futi, my dad, let's not go there. So I get in and I get the key. Or I had the key with me, I don't remember properly, but I get in, then I hurry up and go open the door. When I open the door, so our kitchen is like this, right? It's the door here. When you enter the door, like enter straight in the kitchen, and the stove is facing the door. Then the rest there is the living room, and the fire was 5 to getting in the living room, guys. It was this close. The curtains were bent, the kitchen curtains were bent, and yeah, it was just hectic. So I get in the house and I see the fire. So it's like the pot, but it's open. No, the lid was the lid was somehow, I remember, like not it deformed the shape or what, because it was a fire, but the fire was like literally going out of the pot like that. And remember, guys, tribe has a lot of oil. So me, being the dumbass that I was, me being the dumbass that I was, I ran, go get a bucket of water, and I tried to pour it all over the thingy, the pot. Right. First things first, our ceiling was made of I don't know, but it was not cardboard, it was some sort of thing, guys. I'll try to look for the picture and put it here, right there. Okay, so I went, got the bucket and I poured it. Nothing was burnt yet. It was still the cupboards next to the pot and the pot over. Cool. I get the bucket and I start pouring it all over the stove, right? When I start pouring it all over the stove, not all over the stove, in the pot. So remember I said tribe has oil, a lot of oil. So what happens when you pour water and oil? Nothing doesn't go right. It's like in a pot when there is hot oil, then you pour a drop of water, what happens? It goes wild. So that's what happened, okay? The thingy, the sorry, after I poured the water, everything just went wild. It was just the ceiling melted, you know, melt like the ceiling melted, guys. Was I not scared? And also when I poured the water, I burned at the back because it was just like woo, then you know, type of vibes. I was scared, guys. I was only 12 then, come on, I think, or 13, I'm not sure. So I burned at the back. I didn't even notice that my back was burned because now I was freaking out. Still the fire was not out, so I had to get more water. Stupid as me, I did not, but the fire was not that much, right? The fire is in the pot, but now after I poured the water, the fire was all over, right? So I thought to myself, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? I'm like, okay, switch off the rest of the fire, like put off the rest of the fire. I go outside again, get water with the bucket, and I start pouring it in the lentuza, in the pot, and all over. Now remember me, I'm trying to hide this away from my mom. Now the problem is not even I burnt the pot anymore. The problem is it's wet and it smells like fire everywhere in the house, and everything that is burnt is now wet, right? Stupid me, I'm still trying to fix it. You know when you're like, okay, I can fix it, let me quickly clear this up. No, guys, I was dumb, okay? Because now that I think of it, there's no way that I could have hit that, right? I can't hide that. So okay, back to the story. Wow, I keep drifting a lot from the story. Back to the story. I go and after pouring the water, I realized that okay, now everything is wet, everything is burnt in the kitchen, and our kitchen was not a big kitchen. No, it was just smaller than a kitchen. Not even smaller, just oh god, I don't even know how to describe it, but it was not that big, okay, because everything was close to each other. Not that big, that's what I'm trying to say. So everything, you can imagine how everything burned, how it was easy for the fire to get onto everything. So now I'm thinking, okay, the kitchen curtain is burned. What now? Right? Yeah, it was hectic. Okay guys, so now I'm panicking and I'm thinking to myself, okay, you know what, it's fine, let me clean everything up. Stupid ass me. Let me clean everything up. I get a chair and I start to pick, like, you see when something has melted, like melted, nah, it doesn't make sense, melted honey, no, everything was like guys, you see. So I'm like, okay, fine, let me fix this. Right in my head, I'm like, okay, it's fine, we can still fix it, let's fix this. I get a chair, I start scraping the ceiling off. I don't know how I'm gonna explain everything or how I'm gonna hide everything. So now I open all the windows in the house. I'm like, it's cool, let's clean this up, everything's gonna be fine, you know. That's what I'm telling myself, everything's gonna be fine, let's just clean this up, which is me alone, obviously. And that day my dad was out with his friends and they were obviously drinking. So I'm thinking, yo guys, my dad also, I was thinking, yo, I was scared for my dad, because I was like, yo, what is my dad gonna say when he gets here? I was in the dog, okay? I'm like, what the hell is gonna happen? I was in the dog, basically. Okay, now I'm not even like, yo, my mom, yo, my dad. I'm like, clean this thing up, okay? I start scraping there and I open all the windows so that the smell can go. It smelled good. Imagine I can hear it from a neighbor's house. Imagine how it smelled inside, right? I'm like, okay, cool. I open all the windows, bedroom, bathroom, everywhere, living room, kitchen, everywhere. And when I was opening the kitchen window, I realized, shoot, the curtain is burned, like a lot. So I'm thinking, okay, it's fine, I can fix this, maybe I can change the curtain, because I don't know what I was thinking actually. Now that I come and tell you properly, I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, I'm like, okay, cool. Then I start scraping everything off. I take out the pot, the meat is done. I'm like, oh, what am I gonna say to my mom about the meat? Now everything is hectic. I'm like, okay, cool. I clean. Just as I was about to sweep the floor and wipe everything, right? Remember the water and the one. The gate opens and guess who it is? It's my dad. Oh, Jesus Christ. I freaked out. Because what was I gonna say to my dad? How was I gonna explain what just happened? I was out and I left the stove on. But deep down in my heart, guys, you know that, guys, me, I always give myself the benefit of the doubt. Like in my heart, I was like, maybe he'll understand, né? Maybe he'll understand that I didn't mean to burn the house. Maybe he'll understand that it was a mistake. I was stupid to think that. So he gets in, my dad's like, what's happening? He starts shouting now. He's like, what's happening? I can hear the smell from outside. That's how bad it was, really. He could hear the smell from outside. He's like, what's happening? I can hear the smell from outside. What did you burn? Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. If you know my dad, you know what was going on. You can just imagine the scene. So he was shouting now, like, what happened? Where were you? And my mom, also guys, I have this problem of not switching off the stove, right? Not really not switching off, like I forget, I don't know how even now. It just happens, it happens, okay? So my dad's like, and how many times did your mom tell you don't forget to switch off the stove? Then he switches now. He's not angry at me anymore, he's angry at my mom. Why did your mom say you must do this, that? Guys, it's hectic. At that time, the house is smelling like, guys, we were close to homeless if I did not get home immediately, because that's just how it was. Yeah, okay. I'm like, okay, my dad now, he stops panicking, right? He called my mom, I don't know what they said, or whatever. Now he's helping me clean. In my head, I'm like, yo, you know, relief, okay? I feel relieved. I'm like, oh my gosh, At least my dad's not that mad after all. Maybe because he called my mom understands, you know. But still, I'm still scared because I know my mom. Okay, my dad helps me clean up. We clean up everything. We don't take down the curtains. Oh, we took down the curtains. I remember, as we were taking out the curtains, my mom arrived. Now, because I was still thinking, maybe she's okay now, okay? But also, I was still thinking, what if, you know, no matter what happens or what you do, there's always that what if, you know? Okay, cool. I'm like, oh, okay, don't panic. Maybe she's not that angry after all, you know? I'm like, okay, maybe she's not that angry after all. It's fine. It's not that bad. Now I'm trying to convince myself it's not that bad. But it is that bad because it's bad. If you get what I mean. So, okay, she comes in, my mom. She looks at everything. And then they have a mini altercation with my dad. And I'm like, what did I just do? What did I just do? Okay, my sister. I didn't call my sister. My mom calls my sister. She calls. Yo guys, you know when something happens there and then now your mom or your dad calls their family and now everyone attacks you. That was me that day. It was low-key sad. I won't even lie, it was low-key sad. Because now everyone was like, no one even tried to understand what was happening at the time. And I bent the house there, but I tried to understand what happened. Why aren't you listening to me? Why are you trying to get I hope my sister watches this video because I'm so mad, low-key. Okay. So in my head I'm like, why aren't you trying to understand what happened or ask me gay what happened, blah 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 blah. No, but everyone was just on my case like, you tried to burn your mother's house, do you know, blah blah blah. My grandmother called, my grandmother's sister called, my sister called. Guys, you are drama. Sometimes I need, like sometimes there is no need. Yeah, so everyone was attacking me. I was the poor child who was being attacked. They attacked me, guys, and also I was feeling like, why aren't you trying? Because no one ever said what happened. Everyone was like, you tried to break your mom's house. Police. Okay. Okay, I had to just stop to cut my crease real quick and put on some shimmer. So, where was I? Oh yeah, everyone was shouting at me, and at that time I was really just like, I just didn't care anymore, because now, I know it sounds cliche that I didn't care anymore, because now I was like, no one even cares to ask, how are you fine, I burned, you know. Then the next day, my sister, then after she was angry and then everyone, not everyone, my sister and my mom only, like, are you okay, are you good, what happened, and all that extra good stuff. So Jen, it was hectic. I won't even lie, it was hectic because I burned the house, come on. Then I did not just do this. No way, I did not just do this. Oh, you can't see, but guys, so much concealer. I'll just put it here. Wow. I did not just do this. Hey, okay, so drifted water. Oh, so yeah, the next day, that's the only time when everyone was like, okay, are you okay? What happened? No one really asked what happened. They were just like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm okay. I didn't even tell them I burned. I was like, yeah, I'm okay. You guys don't mind the way I'm contouring my nose. This looks so wrong in so many ways. And then yeah, that was that. Cause then I was basically like, you know, I gave 0 F's at the time now, because I was angry that no one actually asked me, are you good, what happened, and I just said, yeah, I'm fine, that's it. And if you know me, you know sometimes I really do give 0 fucks. I really do give 0 F's. I just said that. Guys, we don't swear on this channel. We don't swear. What the hell? Okay, so it was not that hectic of a story, but yo, they almost kicked me out, but it was hectic, right? Because I'd rent the house. What the hell? So guys, actually thought my makeup would be quicker than my story. I actually thought I would finish my story after the makeup, but who am I kidding? I always take long to do my makeup. So yeah, I guess we have come to the end of today's video, and if you guys would like a detailed makeup tutorial, I'm not the best, I'm actually a beginner. Well, I forgot to do this. But if you guys would like a detailed makeup tutorial, tell me in the comment section and I'll be sure to do that, because why wouldn't I? Also guys, I just recently started doing my makeup, so yeah, that is the end of today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, do give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to comment in the comment section your thoughts. Let's talk. What is the worst thing you have done? It can be worse than mine. What can be? But yeah, that is all for today, you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching once more, and